Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Malta for Real. Tonight we are with a psycho. No, I'm joking. He's Momo, one of the 15 best chefs in the world, but in his Instagram he's like Momo, the psycho.
Paella psycho.
That's
Yeah.
like,
Paella psycho.
I like this like an intro, you know.
It means that the way that he makes a paella, no one makes it,
Yeah,
because
so-
it's amazing.
Thank you,
Okay.
thank you.
I tried the best paella ever made from him.
Thank you,
Nice,
thank
nice.
you. That one yesterday, we did.
Yeah.
We did.
And you didn't invite me, huh?
It was too late,
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't planned, they just contact me. It's like, we want. They have a Spanish week Wednesdays,
So
and we just. So I have some fun. I cook the paella. So
lovely. And
top 50 worldwide rice master. So the guys they will decide nominate top 50 Spanish chefs worldwide, and we did a clandestinos they call it, which is
Yeah.
basically the owner of the field of the rice, which is Molino Roca, because his name is Eduardo, which is becoming with the best rice of Spain, to be honest. They are coming different rice, as you saw yesterday, the red one. So his company basically owns a dehydrated stock and the rice.
So the whole secret of paella is on rice.
It's on rice.
Tell
and
us a bit more for the paella.
The good paella is all about good rice and good stock, right? So if you have a good stock, then you can make a really good paella, right? So then what I do, I use the stock. It's called Caldos La Perola, which is dehydrated stock, okay, which is the same company with the rice. Also, the rice is really important, right? Because the rice I'm using is called Dinamita rice, and Dinamita rice, it's a rice that absorbs 10 times more water than other rice, because usually rice is like
Crazy.
100 grams,
story
200
rises, story rises.
milliliters. So
I think he needs to listen more for this.
So-
So let's go back. How long have you been living here in Malta?
So-
Because we need to know.
No,
before
first you have to
story.
ask him what brought him to Malta,
Yeah.
and then we
Yes.
ask him.
First,
Yeah.
how long and okay, yes,
All right.
you are right. Sorry,
So-
I forgot my
So
story.
Momo.
He distracted me.
Yeah, like always he does. So Momo, what brought you to Malta? How come you heard about this small island, and what was attracting for you to come here and to live in this island, this tiny island, let's say?
Okay, so I used to live here, I came here in 2020, in early end of 2020, right? Because I was in England. I've been 15 years in England, so COVID came, right? It was nearly finished. So in England, lockdowns, etc., right? So then when we was finishing, I wanted somewhere like to have a bit of sun. And I had a friend that he used to come here sometime. It's like come and visit Malta. So I started like checking Malta. I came here on holidays, and I really liked it. So I went back, and the following week I was really packing everything and coming here. Like, let's go. So I made some contact obviously and started working here. And I've been here working 3 years. I used to work for some restaurants here, and then also like Dinner and Sky. I did Dinner and Sky here, and then I decided to move back to England, because I have a little one, so I had to take a school there, and it's different.
It's different
school
life from
systems and stuff. Yes, so she wanted to be there.
Not like me.
No, like a real little one. So and then after 2 years, obviously England, the weather there is a bit
It's
different
amazing,
than here.
it's very beautiful.
Exactly. So I was missing some friends. I got a lot of friends here, and then suddenly in June, I said okay. I went going to Prague on holidays, and then something happened. So a friend.
And you just took the plane straight to Malta again.
Yeah, so I came here for 3 weeks, and then I was like, I miss it so much, the sea. I'm a sea lover.
Yeah, Malta is a very good place.
And I
It's
love
a very
small-
good place to live in.
Yeah, and I love small places because everything is close, right? So I coming in, I did, and then when I was coming into Malta, I did some posts. I'm coming to Malta. Then I met
You got a lot of requests. Come on.
yeah, you know. So I met some people. I met the great chefs. You know, like the chef of Era Rice. You know,
Yeah.
great chef.
Yeah, he's. I mean, even for me, he's like one of the best.
Yeah, I mean,
in Malta or maybe in Europe as well. I mean, it's
you know, I tried it. You know,
it's very good one. Yeah.
High there. You know, like to be working with him more than he's the best in Europe. For me, as his personality is great. You know, the person that opens his door, his house door. You know, we did the collaboration videos with him, like mixing paella, which we did the most expensive paella in the world. You know, it was like 2,500 euro steak.
That's my salary of 2 months.
You know, so I cooked the rice, so, you know, with the dehydrated stock, which is dry age dehydrated stock, and he cooked the steak. So basically, I'm cooking the rice and he cooking the steak, and we've made it together. You know, so then we'll give it away to the customers.
Like a collaboration,
exactly.
In the best ways to make it. So I think this was the best thing, so for a person to ever try. The best chef of the paella with the best chef of the steak.
The steak, yes. And
so this is the perfect combination.
Exactly, because you know usually.
Well, what wine did you use to drink to eat?
Well, you know, I
Because also you need a good wine for a good food.
Yeah, no, this wasn't obviously for us. That was for customers. You know, so basically everyone who was, because it was a surprise. So basically everyone who comes
everyone,
there, just giving it away. You know, like a complimentary in the house. You know, so the clients already been there. So it's like a small tapa for the customers.
So yes, so they have the taste of.
Yes, you know. So we did the Cimental Vaca Gallega Rubia. So it's still Spanish meat. You know, so Spanish paella with Spanish meat, because Era Ora has the best quality and the best selection worldwide. You know, from Spain, Australia. You know. World-wise.
Yeah.
Because if you say Wagyu is over 300 different Wagyus, you know, so it's not like
for sure.
But he does have, you know, the best selections and the best farms, you know, he bring it here. So basically when we did the paella, we did it with the Cimental, which is from Galicia, from Spain. And he cooked it and I cooked the rice and we mixed it. People were like, oh my God. He used to own a restaurant in Spain, and that's why, you know, the collaboration worked. Also I did with George another collaboration video. He owns a restaurant here. He's Maltese, so you know, I wanted to, you know, different kind of community. Just like enjoy. As a chef, I love enjoy.
You enjoy.
I learn from other
your
chefs,
profession,
you know, another, because everyone has different style, different ways of cooking, and you know, what makes you a great chef? It's you know, you need to learn and enjoy with other great chefs, you know. So that's what I believe that makes you great. Right?
So apart, I mean, from these collaborations that you do, how do you feel living in Malta? What gives you the pleasure apart from the work? For example, what you enjoy mostly in Malta, apart from the work and
something pop up. But being famous is different. Like enjoying, does you like? Does people know too much that you are famous, or is easy for you life without getting like stopped? Oh, can I have a picture of?
No, I'm not a celebrity. I'm not a celebrity. I am not a celebrity. I don't.
There are some crazy people, like if they see you, for example, I'm like, oh, this guy, I know him.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's a psycho.
That happens to me in Bath. Bath is one of the most expensive cities in the UK. You know, it's like it's called Bath because it's a Roman bath. So there is small like Malta, right? So there I was running a Spanish restaurant, and with the paellas I was smashing it like people ever would know. And there is a Spanish community, right? And they study there. Every time I was going out, it's like, he's Momo, hello Momo, when you're gonna do the because it's such a small place, right? And Instagram, I'm always into Instagram stories, you know, so when it's small, it gets to everyone, you know. So well, I cooked for the best cricket player in the world. I cooked, you know, for celebrities. I know but celebrities from Spain.
Here you don't feel that kind of like you.
No. Like, you know, I don't really want this, you know, because at the end of the day, for me is.
I mean, for a chef, whoever person likes his food, this makes him like a celebrity, you know.
Exactly.
Because when you get like these greetings to the chef,
exactly, you know, the compliments, you know, when the customer enjoy, that's in the end of the day. some chefs they do it for money, some chefs they do it for passion, right? So I do it for passion. I love it, because I study yacht master.
You can give me the money, don't you?
I will not. Thank you very much. Unfortunately,
money only for him, not for.
I mean, if you. Ciao. So unfortunately, we have to pay rent and bills and stuff. So I wish I could have make. If I had a double, I would have shared it with you a little bit. I will leave you some tips. Don't worry.
Okay, good.
So for me, it's not to become a celebrity or whatever. Just to be great.
So everything what you do it for passion.
For passion, yes.
Yeah.
So if people they love it. That's what makes me going, right? Because this is end of the day. It's like, wow. When you get the customers coming in, because usually I work in open kitchen. When you have the customers standing up and tell you, look, thank you very much, your food
Thank you was
incredible. Well, that's what I work for, right? If you tell me thank you, it gives me the extra energy, right?
And then,
It's like the appreciation of
Exactly,
all of your effort
you know.
and everything. It doesn't matter that, but sometimes it's just a small
Thank
word,
you
like
very
just
much,
a thank you.
because we are inside the kitchen, it's a tough
Like
job.
on the heat.
Nowadays,
especially here,
in
it is
Malta,
very.
everywhere. No. There is no special country. Inside the kitchen is boiling hot, regardless. You have the grill, you have the plancha, you have fires going on.
You just hear there inside, yes, chef.
Yes,
chef.
Exactly. No, but nowadays it's getting very hard.
Fire cars!
Not many people want to become a chef because it's long hours. Not everywhere is well paid, right? You need to work very hard on yourself. I started from dishwash. Right? Because me, I study yacht master, so I went to England to study English because my last exam was in English. So then I had to start.
This is when we want.
He's friend of Tony Montana. Tony Montana
Tony Montana was my cousin.
We want to bring you back in the beginning. Yeah. What made you to choose to be a chef, to become a chef?
So to be honest, it was because of my brother, right? Because my brother is a chef in Switzerland. He's
all right,
he's
so
55 years old, and I went to England, so it was between. I had to find a job, right, to sustain myself.
Yes.
English, so like most of the people here in Malta, worldwide, they go and study English. They have to sustain themselves. They have to find some job, right? So I had to find something. So I had two positions in the same restaurant. It was RKP, which is a dishwasher, or it was a runner, which you run food to the tables and you clear tables, right? So I called my brother. I was like, look. I don't know what to do, I've just been here for a week and I don't know what to do. He said, look, you got two options, right? You go runner, you're gonna you maybe gonna make a little bit more tips because you're on the front, but now it will take you some time to become a waiter until you learn English to get the tips and etc. So I said, in the kitchen, you're in a different country. In the kitchen there's always food, so you're not gonna struggle, let's say, because at the end of the day, when we're foreigners in a different country, work, you're gonna spend the most money on food and rent, right? So if you're in the kitchen, you're always gonna eat because you're around food. So you choose what you wanna be, waiter, or you wanna be in the kitchen. So it's like, you know what? I'm going to clean the plates. I'm a plate hot, So I went to clean those plates. And
this is the thing that when you go for plates, you become one of the best chefs.
Yes. And
this is when you make the right choices in life.
Because every single step and how hard it is. It's very funny going to like a dishwasher. I mean, I go inside. Okay, I'm ready to start. And I never been.
And this is what I call a real passion, because you start from the bottom and you start like, for example, like a dishwasher, like you said.
Exactly.
This brings you the passion, because if someone that did a lot of like kind of school for a profession, I don't think when they start working they don't do it anymore with passion.
No, because it's completely different,
But the thing of learning new things every day, so you start from zero to go to top. Exactly. This makes you like gives a very, very good.
Yes. Especially in England, for me, England, I stayed there long because I went back to Spain and then I went back to England again, because for me I went there very young, right? And I met a lot of people there, and the beauty in England, there is a big different communities, right? Yeah, people from like what is becoming now Malta. That's the reason I'll put it in place later. But you know, in England you can work in many different restaurants. You know, I speak fluently Italian because I worked mostly with Italian people. You know, same culture. You know, I love the Italian gastronomy. You know, it's beautiful, especially when you're like working with the pasta, like fresh pasta, raviolis, etc. You know, it's very relaxing. You know, because you're working with the hand and you're focusing. You know, it's not just like cooking. Cooking it's massive. You know, so it's like also therapy. You know, inside the kitchen when you're prepping, when you're getting ready, everything is therapy. Why you need therapy is because on the weekends and when the preparation is done is like 200 to 400 people depending on the restaurant.
Yes,
and you're like on the peak time on the service. There is not.
There you don't know no one.
Yeah.
You want everything to be perfect on that day.
Especially when you become from you're a chef and you're growing, you know, and you have your head chef and you know you're getting ready and there's no excuse. It's like you need to be ready for service because customers they don't care about you know your problems inside or they need the food to be on time and hot. You know? So yes, that's it. In England there's the beauty. You can work in many different restaurants. You can learn with different chefs. I had bad and good chefs, you know. So for me, becoming from the bottom until the top, and I've been, you know, senior executive. I've been executive chef also in my last place at a Spanish restaurant. So for me, I'm glad because I built myself. You know, I learned from many different chefs. Like one of the greatest chefs I worked with, his name was from Francisco. The guy is, you know, incredible chef. You know, I work with another chef. He's now an executive of a Michelin restaurant in Bath. That is where I started working as a dishwasher. His name is Chris and he owns a restaurant called Olive Tree. You know, now he's a Michelin star. It's the best restaurant in Bath. So, you know, working with great chefs, working with great people, you know, it makes you to become great.
Yeah, exactly. Tell me with who you make company that I tell you what persons you are.
Yes,
this is the exact.
You know, so
I would like to go back a bit to Malta.
Yeah, exactly. Let's go back a bit to Malta.
Because culinary, I know, it's big.
He wants always to make the bad questions, you know.
I may look distracted, but I heard something because he was like, okay, I will do a comparison because he wants to make a comparison of England and Malta. Why? But I want to ask him the question: the good things that you see here in Malta and the bad things. For example, I don't want to put a number like 5 good things or 5 bad things.
All right.
But I just want like.
But not with England because he's from Spain. Leave England apart.
No, I would say
like
I would say my comparison.
Like something that here in Malta you find it or you don't find it, that you don't find it in your back country in Spain, or you find it there and you don't find it here. Something like.
He lives in England, so he can.
I've been 15 years in England.
You've been 15 years. Okay.
So basically, home
He's 20 years.
Home is England. Yeah.
So he's young guy.
Yes.
Let's compare it with England.
Okay.
Something.
So for me, like Malta.
For example, in England, the neighbors, for example, they make like noise, like they do in Malta sometimes.
I think every neighbor makes noise.
Or
You know, it depends.
Or for example, they say to you
Do they scream,
when they see you
"Mela"?
like a foreigner, they say to you, "Mela, go back to your country." Da.
No. Look, to be honest, my experience, I never had this. You know, I have. To be honest, I have very good Maltese friends, and they treat me very, very well. Yeah, I promise, I never had any kind of go back to your country things, or I had it in England. I had it in England. You know,
In England, in your beginnings, you had it.
Yeah. And I had it people telling me go back to your country, and they didn't know from the country. You know what I'm saying? It's just like they.
No, but yes, usually the people who say this, they are like foreigners themselves.
Or people they never go out from the country. You know, people don't travel like very close-minded. So for me, like this topic, it's not about the country. To be honest, it's about the personality. You know, bad people. You know, with all my respect. Stupid people.
So you have to earn respect wherever you go.
Exactly. You know, because end of the day, for me, someone to tell me go back to your country and tell him, you know, whatever it is.
So
is it your country? Show me your contract that is your country. Like you know what I mean? So if
you
my passport
represent,
allow me to stay here,
you represent
and
yourself, not
exactly,
not all
and the law
countries.
is allowing me to stay here. You're nobody to tell me go back to my country.
Exactly,
you know?
yeah.
So hello and thank you. That's it. I don't even give time to this kind of people, because these people are sick inside. Because then we will be focusing on the bad people. Because bad people and good people there is. I'm glad that I can say that I met a beautiful people. Like you see my Instagram. I've been doing a collaboration with you with Italian, Maltese, Spanish. So I they open door for
Being
me.
good attract good.
Exactly,
So
be
you're
positive, you will bring
good.
positivity, So it's not about the country, because if you go back to Spain, you might
Same.
find stupid people to tell you go back to your
Go
country,
even.
Because there are haters everywhere. So it's like social media, haters are everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
But
This
at
is
the end
for
of
sure.
the day, we cannot judge a country based on haters, So talking about like what I like from Malta, it's different communities. Malta is growing. The sea, like I go to exiles, many times, and it's like a really Maltese place,
Yeah.
And really, I
Paris
made
is a very
so
good
much
place.
friends in there. People, treat me really, really well. So I didn't have no bad experience here yet. Maybe I will have to do some stupid for sure.
Yeah.
So.
But
it's like,
just don't say anything and go like easy. Like I do like this, for example. I don't respond because more you overreact or to the situation,
The
they
worst,
will
yeah.
more
The
the
worst,
worst.
yes, yes,
And
yes,
me,
yes,
I
of course.
sometimes I'm like, okay, no,
Yeah.
I'm not saying
And
anything.
What you see a difference? Maybe there is a difference between the 2020 when you came first time and now that you come back. There is any different? Might they change a bit? or-
Yeah, quite different. There's more different cultures. Like for example, now I find many people from Asia, many people from Latin America, So it's getting like different people here, So it's nice because in the day cultures coming in.
This makes you learn
As
also
soon as
different
people
cultures.
come,
Yeah.
Exactly. For me, really, for a country, as soon as people come for a better future, that's beautiful. The problem is when people come and do stupid shit, right? When you're an immigrant and you come and steal and do bad things, then I will tell you,
This is go back to your country. Yeah.
So, but if you coming in and you work, because end of the day, this is how things work.
This is
we
the
all
life, yes.
looking for a better future and better career. So for me, I'm not a person that's I label people from where they come in from. I label people coming to change their life. Because maybe they struggle, they coming from a struggle. Like we all
And
do,
from this experience that now that you are saying that different people they are here in Malta, for example, and different people obviously they work as a chef in different restaurants. This makes you like to learn like different culture of the food, and you try to make them in your menu, for example, as a chef, or
No, I will not. Like, let's say if I get a chef, let's say if I'm a head chef, I'm running a restaurant. If I have, let's say, an Indian guy coming in.
because I see some restaurants in Malta now, for example, they try to implement some Indian food on their menu.
Yeah, of course, because end of the day, we have, like Malta, there is many Indians coming in, like many Colombians. So you have to
go for.
Look, I don't know how many people there are.
but
like,
also,
half million now.
also,
Yeah.
Something
Also
like half million.
So it's like half and half now.
Yeah.
Like 400 Maltese and 400 foreigners.
So exactly.
I think,
So
yeah, it's like
if you don't put some food for, let's say if there's 400,000 right people foreigners, and it's like 200,000 Indian, 200,000 Colombian, or like 100,000 Colombian, 100 Indian, Spanish, Italian, etc. I mean, food has to be.
Yeah, they have
at
to
least something,
feel also
because you will have
accepted like in the
customers.
country.
Coming in.
But you as a chef, you try to make like some fusion cuisine,
No, I
like
will,
to mix it up, or to invent, let's say, different plates for you. Or
those were special, but like not like a menu that you're gonna have always there. Like for example, it depends.
yeah,
really,
like special, yes. So
Exactly.
you try to improvise with yourself, let's say.
Exactly, it depends, to be honest, because if you are working in an Italian restaurant, you cannot implement, you cannot fusion, you cannot change, you cannot do, right?
It has to be, yes,
has
the
to be
classic one.
authenticity.
Can I ask you a question? Does a carbonara needs a black chocolate inside? No.
But this is not a. This
I'm
is not
just-
carbonara.
I don't know.
No, this is for ragu.
Okay, yes, for ragu, yes.
This is for
Yes.
ragu. Yeah,
Huh?
yeah. You
Because
can, just a
you
piece
take
of
off. Yes, you take off
the
the
acidity.
acidity.
The acidity. Yeah, that's for the ragu, for the bolognese.
For the bolognese,
Yeah.
it's a,
I'm not a
This
chef,
one I
but I
didn't
know
know.
something.
Yeah, yeah.
I-
So look, there will be haters, and they will, like with the paella, really, I don't care. So, I don't give a fuck about the haters. I'm just gonna put it on there.
Yeah.
Even if I'm not Italian, I work with Italian, ma io parlo italiano troppo bene, così facciamo. And so the haters, they can understand what it is because it's a grandma freaking recipe, okay? And grandma knows better than any fucking hater. So
Okay.
let me put it on place, and I will go back to the paella, and I will explain you something also. So when you do ragu, the grandma usually will put like a piece of chocolate, right? Dark
chocolate.
Okay, so because this
so this
people,
one
they're
we
gonna
didn't
start
know
saying-
it.
Yeah, so basically that
Something
is
new on Malta for real.
exactly because there is other plates. When you cook with the tomato, like a little bit of sugar to drop the acidity because it's sweet against acidity, it will drop the acidity, right?
Mhm.
But instead of putting sugar because it's not healthy, you put just a dark chocolate and it will drop the acidity. So many people
So
they'll
this
be
mean-
like, no, what you talking about, man? Whatever.
Well,
So you know what you been, don't break the
Don't break
spaghetti, whatever. But sorry for the good people. I'm just
So,
trying to what I know. All right. So like same with the paella.
And he tastes it and it comes amazing.
it's
So this
freaking
makes
amazing,
the difference.
It's a grandma recipe.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the nonna recipe.
So you have to try it as well.
Not many Italian people know it. Okay, so you might have a lot of haters saying bullshit. Yeah, but not many people know it. But you need to dig and you'll find out. All right.
Yeah, exactly.
Do your homework and
I
you
know.
find out.
Thank you very much, Jennifer.
Yeah, they're really great. It's
You
like-
see, that's a good question sometimes.
yes. Like for example, with the paella, let's say the original paella, for you to explain you more or less, the original
Yeah.
paella is coming from Valencia, right? And the
Yeah.
original is with rabbit, chicken, etc. But for people from Valencia, they hate it. For you to do something else, which is not rabbit and chicken, right? They call it rice with things. They don't call it paella. But who gives a fuck? You do whatever you like. The kitchen
exactly.
is no limit. There is not like one thing, because even if we're gonna stay and talk shit like this, the food, where it's coming from? It's coming from all around the world, and there's the beauty. Like pasta, spaghetti, where it's coming? It's coming from Asia, because those people
Yes.
they've been for thousands of years eating noodles, right?
Noodles,
That's
yes,
Marco
yes.
Polo bring it. Hopefully, I'm not wrong. Bring the concept.
Exactly, yes,
Italy,
it is right.
Same as with the rice in Spain. Those they bring it the Moors. They brought the way of growing the rice and the channels to find the rice from Asia.
The fishermen, I believe that was fishermen who created paella, right?
No. That's comes the Moors. Okay, the Moors they brought the way how Chinese people they was growing the rice. Okay?
Yes.
And they brought it to Valencia. Okay, but then the Valencian people they implemented and they made the paella. Okay, so this is like people from Valencia.
Yes,
And
yes.
then now there is. Like I said, Eduardo Torremolina also he's doing some podcast also, so he was talking about this kind of thing. So I can send you so you can tag him also.
Oh, okay.
So, really,
Yeah,
there's
tell you.
haters saying like, oh, the rice with things, Okay, I love doing rice with things. Call it whatever the fuck you want. I call it whatever the fuck.
And
I want.
he does it. You does it in the best way, yeah.
I mean, no, I cannot.
I mean,
he is not.
because I am saying it, not that you are saying yourself, but I am saying it. It was like top paella. I never tried paella like that.
Thank you.
I went to
Torremolina's
Barcelona
paella.
twice, and I went to Madrid as well. And I tried in both places, in Madrid and it was like this paella that you made yesterday.
swimming.
It was like amazing.
Thank you. I mean, because
Really?
I'm using the best products, right? I'm using the products from Eduardo Torremolina.
That is important.
Really products and quality, because end of the day we're spending in the paella a lot of money, because
Yeah,
the rice stock and the rice it's not cheap, and here I did with the products from Malta, which is the gamberi rosso, no, the red prawns
the red prawns
local
of Malta,
from
yes.
Malta, which is, they're very expensive. So when I'm Spain, I do it with carabineros, which is like red shrimps also.
For me, I do believe that it's better than you raise the price of the paella,
Yeah,
and you
exactly.
make something with quality. Then you try to put the price down, and you don't make something good.
Exactly. Look, there are many people that will complain and things about if we do the bad ones, or you're gonna do an expensive one of good quality.
Por favor,
Always people that will be
Because-
unhappy, But the most important is if you have the majority of people enjoying the food, right? If
Yeah.
everyone. So yeah, we can do paella
No,
Pikachu.
don't touch it.
Yeah.
Paella, no Pikachu.
No.
We're gonna make a
No, I
special
wanted to
paella.
ask it, like, is easy to find good product here in Malta, like quality product, or like sometimes you feel that difficulty of,
Well,
because
like
you need some bio product, like a tomato, like being bio, but if it's everything imported, and we know the Malta has no field, not too much to give to the country, and everything will be imported. Like, do you feel this kind of finding hard to have a good product in your table when you cook?
From importing companies.
They're quite good importing here.
Yeah? Okay,
Of
no,
course.
no,
I mean,
So you can find easily good products.
If you don't find it, then you can ship it easily.
Yes.
It's like, obviously, they're gonna cost you a bit, but they're like shipping, importing, and exporting. It's up to you. Like for example, Era Hora is importing the best quality of meat, and it's coming.
Okay,
So
okay.
it depends if you find
No, but
the right supplier.
finding in a normal market, like, or finding like,
This one I don't know. I cannot comment on that because obviously I haven't go to the normal market yet. But there's many supermarkets. There is many different ways.
Okay.
You just have to dig and dig.
Yeah.
You will probably find. I don't know. And this one I don't yet had because when I worked here, we had the products that we were looking for.
And speaking about food, can you tell us a special food from Spain that you like it most, apart of the paella, obviously? Because
I
paella-
like Spanish food is huge. Depending.
Tell us more about the Spanish food that you like it.
Okay, so Spanish food is depending on the regions, right? So tortilla, Spanish tortilla is amazing. And I don't know if you know Spanish tortilla.
No, I don't
It's
know.
the simple, very simple food, but incredible. It's just potato and eggs, and it's like an omelette.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's incredible. It's like Spanish we're known for tortilla and paella, right?
Yeah, paella is like worldwide.
No tapas, okay.
Paella now you can find it in different countries, huh?
Yeah, you can
It's like
find
everywhere. Yes,
Worldwide,
it's
it's like for us now.
It's like pop. Yes.
I've been nominated. They just called me today, Eduardo Torre Molina. Thank you very much. Shout out for Eduardo Torre Molina for the nomination of 2025. We're going on the 27th of October. I'm going to Spain, and it's called Clandestinos. And clandestino means is clandestines, right? So
like,
Yeah.
like
clandestines.
this guy.
So yeah. So basically, what we do, and I will go back. Sorry, because
Yeah. Take it.
Clandestines, it's basically what they do is they will call us and tell us 27, for example. They called me today, said, yo, you've been nominated this year again, 27, you'll have to be here in Valencia, right? Then we go to the hotel, and then they will call us and say, they will add us to a WhatsApp group like last year, and they will say Monday or Tuesday, whenever the next day, or the day they will organize it. Usually it's like 2 days after that. They will tell you, okay, we will pick you up at 9 o'clock in the morning on one time at this location, right? And then you go and taxi your car, wherever, depending, and people are from all around the world with Michelin, 2 Michelin.
It's not
Cheddar,
like a Squid Game for the chefs, right?
More or less, To be
Yeah.
honest, it's amazing. The guy how he's organizing it is incredible, So then they will pick you up on the vans. You can start seeing vans coming in for you. You need to bring obviously your products, right? You need to bring your broth. You need to bring your rice. Not rice. Because the rice we use the Eduardo Torre Molina rice, and I use the Eduardo Torre Molina, which is called La Perola stocks, which is the one I use the most. Okay, so yeah, they pick you up and they take you to a place, and it's already set up. And you don't know where is the place, it's like you feel like you're kidnapped, and it's like, where are you going? So nice. And then they set you up and you go around, and it's
I like that.
a lot of food around, there are all suppliers with the food, steaks cooking, with the grill, because in the day we are all chefs from New York, Dubai, etc., like worldwide. Yes. And England, because I was in England now, I'm going to be with Malta, supporting with Malta. So it's gonna be like
So
Malta.
so for this year you're gonna go for Malta?
Yeah, this year I'm going for Malta.
Okay.
Yeah, because obviously
So this is
Malta?
yeah, representing Malta.
this is a very good thing for us, eh?
Yes, so and then they set you up and it's like all the food and the cheeses from all around Spain, wines is like free, open tab on wines. Last year I got so fucking drunk. I hope this year I do it back again, because people were going for glasses. I was going for a bottle. I was like, I'm coming from England, motherfuckers. I fucking drink, so especially
Give me that barrel.
yeah, especially shout out to my Irish friends, they know. So we can handle fucking drinks here out there, so I still didn't find anybody who can.
Oh, what did you drink? Oh, just a barrel of wine.
It was like just 10 bottles of wine.
10 bottles of wine.
I remember, obviously because I had with the bottle, it's enjoy, right? End of the day, it's not a competition to say like, you're going to beat this or whatever. End of the day, cooking is all about having fun. Right? It's not a competition. They're not nominating us to go on. You already been nominated. Is already a great success for my point of view, right?
Yes.
So we go there, great chefs from all the world, and
So you are proud for Malta. So you love Malta, definitely.
Yeah, no, definitely I'm proud for Malta.
Yeah.
I said earlier, people here treat me very well. I had no problems. I'm a very straightforward person. I come in here to enjoy and come in here to grow as a career, and come in here to take some experience and meet people, because Malta, the beauty of Malta is networking. Island, so if you are a positive person, you're gonna know a lot of people, because everyone is only about business and contacts,
exactly.
So, bits, so why should I not represent fun exactly, so why should I not represent Malta? Of course I will represent Malta, obviously with the Spanish food, but maybe I will add like rabbit, because Maltese people, they love rabbit, and it's one of the dish.
And what do you, because I wanted to ask you about that as well, what do you think about rabbit stew that they do it here?
I love rabbit. Spain we also have rabbit. The original paella is rabbit or chicken.
In the Maltese way, they do it good.
I tell you,
you was going to remove some ingredients or to add some.
No, I'm
ingredients?
just gonna put the rabbit. So I'm taking the chicken, so it should be like only rabbit in.
All right, so paella with rabbit.
Only it's amazing.
Yes?
Try it. Yeah, of course.
I didn't try it.
Rabbit works with everything. Like if you wanna, like you said about the recipe of rabbit, if I try good rabbit, oh good, yes, mate. If you need to go to Baharcha, I forgot the name of the lady, senora, that she's cooking rabbit there in Baharcha. It's fucking amazing.
Amazing.
Also,
grandma. Huh?
Also, Manuel is a really good friend of mine.
Bro,
He
I'm getting
owns a
hungry
restaurant
now. Too much food here.
up Mosta, I think is what it's called. Going to Golden Bay. I'll find out the name. Mjar. His name is Manuel, I think. So he's somewhere there. He does also an incredible rabbit, So I haven't tried much. Maybe other people do great rabbit, but I just haven't investigated too much, for other people.
Proud for the
So-
rabbit.
Yeah.
You want to go to the famous question of the podcast?
We have some question.
We have the best question that we do it to everyone.
Okay.
Because I'm not good.
Let me drink first. Okay?
All right, yeah.
I can handle it better, so.
And it is about that the question. Cheers.
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 Today we skip the mug of.
This first time we skip
Oh,
because we need to drink the wine.
so I am a special guest.
Usually we drink only water here.
Thank you very much. No, sorry, I don't know what is that. What is water? Sorry,
What
is it some kind of wine or something?
Yeah, something like that,
All right.
but healthy. Believe me.
They say the wine. Well, not the white one, the red one. They say
And he is the best guy to tell you to drink water
Okay.
because he never drinks it. So the question was about that. This is a famous question that we do it to everyone here. You prefer better a glass of beer in Pachoil or a glass of wine in Mdina? What type of person you are?
I would not go to Pacheview, you know, if I'm not too drunk.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I will not go there, so I feel like I'm a grandpa.
But that
I
can
feel
be-
like I'm a grandpa there. But you never know, you know, because it's like saying I'm just going for one drink.
Yeah.
You're lying to yourself, motherfucker. You know what I mean? So you
You're
never
going to
have
get
say,
wasted there,
exactly. You never say
So-
I'm going for
You
only
start with
one.
the glass and then you take it there.
Exactly. Or how is it the last one? You know, like for example, me and her yesterday we went just for a walk, and we end up downing a bottle of vodka and
That's
the
a-
top
Rooftop.
rooftop
Rooftop
of Barracuda.
Barracuda,
You know,
yeah.
because my
very
really
nice
good
one.
friend, he owns a restaurant in the middle, so
Don't tell
I was
the
like,
story,
no,
don't
we're just going to see the friend. We're not gonna have
Nothing drink.
and then I met a friend coming out from the door, and I was like, no, you're coming up, and then we're coming out, and we end up like with a bottle of vodka.
Oh,
Then
okay.
I went
That was
wasted.
from
I went
French.
wasted. So then we went down to Era Hora to say bye, and it
But
wasn't
it
a
was
bye.
another bottle.
And it was another, you know, no, another bottle. No, it wasn't.
Till you go to the first floor.
No, really.
was going so
Actually,
good.
I promise that
Yeah.
happens, you know. So I have no plans. I just going to enjoy my life, right? So
So this San Julian area, better you avoid it. Better a glass of MD of wine.
no,
so you
definitely-
drink your wine and you
No,
go home.
Definitely, I will enjoy more glass of wine and Medina with some kind of good food and good wine. It's life, right? You know. So yeah.
So you are when you are not drinking, you are a quiet person. Let's say that you are
No,
not.
I'm
like
always the same. I'm always the same motherfucker, drunk or sober.
It's
you
the
know.
same. It's the
Yeah,
same.
no,
It's just
or you
alcohol
start, you start with a
percentage
glass
is
of
a bit
wine
high.
and then you go back.
like they say, I'm a chef in England. It's very normal thing, you know, to go to a pub after work. You know.
Yeah,
Today,
yeah.
you see,
Because really, the chef's work is very hard. If hard mentally, if you don't drink, if I was a chef, if you don't drink a glass of wine or something, you cannot handle it. As for my opinion.
No, let me explain you. You're right and you're wrong on the same way, right? Because sorry.
No problem.
So basically, because you work in many hours, and especially in the weekend time, you know, because Friday you cannot go out because then Saturday you're working very in the morning. And like depending on your responsibility, you are having more responsibility or less responsibility, right? So if you go out on Friday and then you have to work all day on a Saturday, then you're fucked. And if you go on Saturday and you work on a Sunday, because you know in England Friday, Saturday and Sunday is the most important in the business. So then if you just go in the weekend, you're fucked. So what happens? It's, you know, in the week time you finish work and then we go to the pub because, you know, in England it's like pub. We just finish in the next door pub. We go all the guys who work in the restaurant and they build relationship between the people, you know. So you don't have like enemies inside the restaurant and stuff, you know. You enjoy, you get drunk, you do stupid things, and end of the day, next day you are incredible friends with the people
Yeah.
you work with. Because in the restaurants, end of the day, we're spending, you know, if someone said to you 40 hours is lucky, but
In that 3 hours of service time, you are like not enemies, but like not speaking to no one.
professional. Let's
professional,
call it
yeah,
professional,
yeah.
you know, because end of the day we
And then
say-
in the end of the day, obviously, that you forget everything and you are friends again.
Oh no,
So-
definitely. You cannot take anything personal.
Anything
inside the
personal,
kitchen,
yes,
because then
yes,
it will
yes.
drown you and it will.
Because if you don't keep strict rules on the kitchen, it goes everything wrong.
Disaster.
It goes
you
everything
know,
wrong.
because end of the day we work with people's life. You know, health and
exactly.
safety and cleaning is very important, and be, you know, organized and be straightforward and you know, mentally prepared and strong as a personality. You know, kitchen is not only cooking, because you know you have like people with many allergies. You have like, you know, celiacs. You know, you have kids.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
if you're not strict and you're not like making your team to have the job done,
You're
and
risking the
cleaning,
life of-
you're
of-
risking
of-
someone else's life
Yeah,
that he's
exactly.
not choosing to be. So yes, of course, you know, it's tough. So you have to, you know, be a kind of a character, you know. So for example, in my kitchen, I don't give a shit about, you know, your problems outside the restaurant. Your problems, if you're too bad, then we talk about it when the
Later,
service
yes,
is done,
exactly,
right?
when
You
the
know?
service-
Because, you know, we have customers, we need to be focused, we need to work, we need to cook.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the customers, they come and pay money. They need
They
the
need the
quality.
respect,
And they,
of-
exactly. They need the quality, and they need the food to come hot. They can nice, presented, and well cooked. You know, like that's what they expect. You know, they don't care what's your problems and what you do. Yeah, you can put jeans, bro. You know that. I'm not. I am not worried. You know, so I'm on holidays now. You know, so like we said, we're trying to open a restaurant
Yeah.
next year in Valletta. Hopefully, you're gonna have the best Spanish restaurant here. Hopefully, we'll represent Malta.
So
and
your future plans is to open a new restaurant, like your own restaurant now.
Yes, I would love to. That's the plan for next year. The plan is to open a restaurant in Valletta. Thank you very much. He just wanna get me drunk. I don't know what's that. Water.
Too
He
much.
just give. You see, we was talking about water,
See?
so he bring me
He
water.
just brought
so,
you.
Salute.
Nice water.
It's very nice water, you know. It tastes really good, you know. It tastes like a bit strong, but
Yeah.
I don't know what that water is coming. I think this water is coming from.
From where? Genie.
Is it from Ireland?
Don't cry, man.
Is it from Ireland? Is it Irish?
Sometimes.
I think it's Irish water.
No, I
hope so.
think it's something more special because we are from Balcony.
Ah,
You know what
so
it
it's
is?
Balkan water from the
No.
mountains.
No, I didn't give that.
What you did?
I did something.
I thought he brought you rakia.
No, I wanted
Oh,
to.
so
But I could not
we are
find
from
it.
So rakia is for the people who they don't know, for English people. I'll explain you what is rakia. Rakia is water coming from the mountain of the Balkans.
Exactly.
Okay, so
Have
they
you tried or no?
They have it in Serbia. They have it in also
Albania.
Albania. They have it in Romania. So it's a water that comes.
They have it in
cold.
Turkey, but Turkey they have different style.
Yeah, it's different
They have
mountains.
the ouzo, but
Yeah, it's different mountain. It's different mountain, different water. So salute to everybody.
Have you tried rakia or no? You want to
Yeah,
try a
of
bit?
course I try rakia.
You try it?
I will. I can try it.
Then we try it later on.
I tried with Serbians. So I have Serbian friends
Yeah.
around here.
But because Serbians they do it with plum, mostly of them, and they
Yes.
do it very strong.
Yes.
We do it with grapes in Albania, and then we do it a bit less degrees. So it's like when you taste it, it burns you only on the throat, doesn't burn you in the mouth.
Bro, it burns the shit out of you from the top to the bottom. Don't lie to people. Man, I tell you, this. I have Serbian friends in Nina. They still work with us, and every time they have excuse to drink rakia. You're sick, you drink rakia. You're tired, you drink rakia. You in the morning, you drink rakia. Anything happens to you is rakia, bro. Just get a bottle of rakia and drink rakia every day. So I was like, okay, because
If you have met Balkany chefs, they was going to stay with a bottle of
like-
rakia and
they will have like injection
Yeah.
into themselves, like just drink rakia every day and stuck it in
and
their
your life.
veins.
It's like
Yeah.
an injection to us.
Yes. No, it's good. It's good. Like
But
different
also
cultures.
we have secrets of drinking that, Yeah. With a coffee in the morning, a packet of ciggy, and then you're okay all day. You start
Yeah, drinks end of the day that was made for medicine. So like rakia, etc. This, people they lived for 90 years, 95 years.
Yeah.
They had it in the morning because that would kill your bacteria from your stomach and etc.
Like this,
So it's a medicine because end of the day is alcohol is for your stomach. Like everything in excess is bad, right?
Yes,
So,
exactly.
If you have it like in the morning, like
I think with right measurements, everything is
everything
good
is good, right?
because body needs for everything. Needs the alcohol, needs
salt, sugar.
everything, but in the good measurements. If
Yes,
you
yes.
pass it,
Yes, a bottle of wine.
Just open it and just let it go.
So
Spain is good in wine, like France and Italy, So this is it's something cultural. You guys drink rakia, we drink wine.
Yes.
exactly.
So end of the day, now generations they don't measure anything. We just go crazy.
Yeah. So tapas or pastizi?
We have to change. the
Pastizi
tapas because-
or tapas?
See, the word is a bit confused. I promise you, when because I've been so many years out from my hometown. Everyone thinks Spanish food is tapas. we don't have such a restaurant that you go and eat tapas. The tapa,
Yeah.
I explain you what tapa is. So tapa we get in Spain they give it for free. The reason they give it for free many years ago on fridges.
It's like appetizers, right?
Yeah, but the tapa means it's covered, right? So basically, many years ago, I don't know, but when the tabernas, taberna is like a pub, because before it wasn't like you go out the restaurant.
But you used to call them taverna because in Greece they call tavernas.
Tavernas, yes. Before it was all tavernas.
Yes.
So, all around Europe and stuff. You go just to drink.
Yeah.
Before like 100 years, it was like a couple of 100 years or whatever. It was only drinking. You go out and you only drink, right? The bars,
Ale.
exactly.
Like
Ale.
ale.
This is in England, but in Spain or
Yeah,
from other
mhm.
countries, it was basically just made for drinks. Maybe they would put some food or whatever, but it wasn't like nowadays restaurants, right? It was like someone's house and you would cook like home and they get drunk and eat. But in Spain, the tabernas, they used to sell wines, right? So the wine was very high things to drink because not everyone could drink wine.
Wine on that time.
So
So
just
they
the
give
rich
stuff.
people and the people they could afford it. So, and we do jamon.
Yes.
Like Italian, they do prosciutto, right?
Yes,
So
exactly.
basically, what they used to do, they would give you a glass of wine, and with the jamon, or whoever doesn't know what is jamon, it's like prosciutto.
It's like prosciutto.
Covered the glass wine, so the flies it will not damage your wine because your wine was more valuable than anything else. So because there's no fridges, the flies is the normal thing to be around, so they don't go to your glass because the wine usually attracts flies.
Yes.
Yeah? So for the flies to don't damage
Go
your
inside.
wine, they used to cover it with jamon. So in Spanish it's called tapar, which is tapa. Tapa is covered.
It's covered
So
well.
if this is open, está abierto, I said tapalo, which is cover it.
Close
So
it.
tapa,
See?
Close it.
tapalo, yeah. So
Tapalo,
tapa it
close
was
it.
the
This
prosciutto
is-
on
this-
top of the glass. So one of the kings back then, he came to the taverna, probably was passing from there. I don't know exactly what it is. This is the history I've been taught from grown-up people. That's the culture of Spain. So one of the kings coming in and they serve him wine because he was passing. Serve him wine in a taverna, famous taverna, and he saw that it was the jamon, and he took the jamon when they served the glass. He took the jamon, he ate it, and
Drink the wine.
because he's such a good person that high. So everyone who saw this kind of person,
They start eating.
doing it. So now that's why every bar or taverna you go in Spain,
They serve you
tapa is
tapas.
free with the drink. So you buy a drink, you have free
And you
tapa.
get free tapas.
This is our culture. You don't go and buy tapas. This is only like in foreigner countries because it's nice because people they love to share. So it's the way of sharing. So in Spain they have media ración and una ración, which is small plate or big plates. So also we like to share, but not like tapas. It's like raciones and half rations, half plate or big plate.
We call them in Albanian, for example, we call them meze, like Turkish as well.
Yeah,
they
the
do.
meze is tapas, same as Greek people.
Yes,
This is tapas,
exactly.
It's exactly as tapas, like sharing style.
This is-
sharing style.
But
yeah.
sharing is caring.
Exactly.
And what about, because tapas we explain it very well because not everyone knows what it's tapas, especially in Malta. What about pastizi? You like it, pastizi?
When I'm hungover or when I'm drunk,
Yeah.
Look,
the fat things, the oily thing, it does actually
It-
save.
it helps,
You know,
yeah.
actually, I don't know. There's someone tell me that pastizzi. Many people when there is some good place that they sell good pastizzi. That's what the Maltese people used to do. Go partying when they was going home, go to
It-
eat pastizzi.
No.
I will show you something later.
It's a lot of oil, that when you're drunk, the fat and the oil it actually helps.
Yes.
So it depends. Tapas to go on the restaurant and eat. Pastizzi to when I'm going back.
When you are hungover.
I will tell you a fun fact. Not too many they know. For example, you know that this like a secret. I know it from some older people back home in Albania. So we drink olive oil before drinking. You know why?
Or to cover your
Yeah,
stomach.
so, and then the alcohol doesn't go straight away to your brain. So it's like
It's like a cover.
Like
It's
a
tapa.
like a small.
like a tapa,
It's
so
like your
you
stomach.
can drink
Yeah.
as much.
Yeah.
So when we go for a race, because like competition, normally we do it like
In the
this.
drinking race,
Yeah,
right?
I
So
once,
you have a drinking race.
yeah, like
I would love
I
to be
was
there.
once in hospital. No, don't do that. And we do it like this. Like we drink some olive oil. We know that we are drinking a lot and fast because it's like
Shots,
shot,
yeah.
and that is very strong shot. It's not easy.
Like
And,
it's rakia, also rakia, shot of rakia.
Only with that we do
If you drink shot of
competition.
rice.
Only with that,
No.
nothing else.
That is, trust me, I drink tequila, you know.
No.
Fuck drinking rakia more than 4 shots. You get fucked. So,
Yeah.
if you are the Balkan people and you're not Balkan,
Avoid
please
rakia.
do not trust any of these guys to tell you rakia is good. Right? You drink 4 of them and you will freaking be gone. Like really, I was so drunk after the 5th one. I don't
Yeah.
like. I don't remember anything.
No,
and
no,
I
it
don't
makes
like
you drunk, yeah.
really. I don't like, you know, because usually, let's say I drink, I really remember everything, and I like to have control of myself because, you know, end of the day, you have to behave and you have to be, you know, right. But I don't like to lose my head. So drinking rakia, I don't know what the fuck I did, and I don't know what the fuck I
You
was.
cannot remember nothing.
And I don't
about
like these kind of things. I like to remember things, you know. So I'm not the kind of people that they drink and tomorrow, oh, what the fuck I did. If not, I would not drink because then it's not fun. I would like to remember every single part. That's why I don't smoke. For me, smoking is not, I don't know. It's something that's, you know, I don't really enjoy because it just blocks me. It
Yeah,
doesn't
for
make
Yeah,
me
yeah.
to do things, and you know, yeah, you smile a bit and you laugh, whatever.
By next
But then,
day,
you know, if you
hospital.
are smoking every day, it's like you're home and you don't want to leave because you just want to be watching movies and you just want to be staying home. So, no, thank you. Also, drinking, like, not every day, obviously, I don't want to go. But, like, I will have a drink after work, you know, to, like a cigarette, you know. But, I like to drink whiskey mostly, to be honest, you know, because with all my Irish friends in the day,
You like
whiskey and cigar.
Good, you know, yes. So, whiskey and
I
cigar.
think he has the behavior of Tony Montana.
Yeah.
I told you it was my
Are you
cousin.
sure? Are you sure?
You know, some people-
Are you a chef?
Yeah, some people come from Adam and Eve, and I'm coming from Montana.
Yeah.
You know, so no, it's beautiful, you know, because at the end of the day, it's not every day.
No,
It's sometimes.
It's nice. With some,
Yeah, you
yes.
drink like, you know, because
No, but
whiskey.
it's like a treatment
Yeah.
for yourself because
So,
in the end,
going to the drinks, we make another one comparison. Sangria or Kidney Spritz?
Sangria, definitely.
of course, sangria.
Brother, come on.
That's
Sangria in
alcohol.
summer,
Come on,
though.
what's wrong with Kidney? Kidney is very good.
Yeah, but sangria in summer, it's incredible.
So you have
So
your Spanish.
With sangria is the same. It's really careful with the sangria, depending.
Yeah.
Did you
who make
change
it,
the
depending
question?
who make it, you know, because with the sangria it's nice and sweet, and you drink and you think you're like, oh yes, it's nice.
And then
you're like,
you
when
see yourself
realize-
finishing the 5th bottle.
and you're like you're fucked, you know. So you need to be very careful with the sangria.
It's sangria.
It's just cold. It's just nice. No.
No, exactly. So, you know, usually sangria sweet. Like, also tinto de verano, we drink it on the beach, you know, when it's San Juan. San Juan is once a year, the summer starts. At the beginning of the summer, or the first day of the summer, they burn wood on the beach, depending on the different regions. And we go there and we get fucked. So, you guys should visit Spain when it's San Juan, or when it's the feria, you know, of summertime.
Yeah,
Depending, yeah.
it's-
For me, my favorite.
Now my next visit in Spain, I would like to go in Valencia because there I never been.
Valencia is beautiful, you know. Valencia is beautiful because people usually go to Barcelona.
Yeah,
Most of the
Barcelona,
people- most of the
Madrid.
people- yeah, most of the
I
people
like to
in
go
England.
to the mountain
Yeah.
on the north. I don't know. I've heard a lot of.
Then you should go to Galicia.
Galicia, yes. of
Galicia,
course.
the food eating for me is the best in the world. Really.
Also, if because I like history and I like fun facts, if you notice, and it's one road that you do it for kilometers.
Camino de Santiago. Yeah.
Camino de Santiago. I want to do that. That I heard that is very hard, but I want to do it once.
But it's amazing because on Camino de Santiago you go and you find like places and you pour wine to yourselves. Like literally there is not water. It's like there is tap that you just turn the tap and it's coming wine.
Wine,
Yeah, really. And you
It's
walk
nice.
and you're drinking wine and
So,
You have to avoid it.
because you will not remember.
Because you're gonna reach to the top and not coming back down.
I'm like, okay, let's do it again.
Yeah. Or you won't remember because you will stay in one place with the tap open and so
Let's do it again.
yeah. I mean it's a long.
So I think now it's going the time to close it up. So I want to ask you, Momo, what is your future plans with Malta? So you say that you're gonna open a restaurant, and it's more like a more concrete plan that you have. You can tell us more about. So
Yeah, my future in
the
Malta.
people as well, they know where to find you.
Yeah, so
From now?
the future is Malta. There's not that would be amazing in Valletta. We've been seeing some place. Hopefully everything will be right and we might take that place. Hopefully, but it's not like 100%. So, but I will do my best to try to open a Spanish restaurant because Spanish cuisine it's a great cuisine like Italian, but like the Italian cuisine is more world-wise bigger.
So you're gonna be focused on Spanish cuisine on the new place that you're gonna be.
So we're gonna. I cannot say much
Oh, okay.
right now.
All right, so you don't have.
It will be mixed with something
Don't
else.
tell him, don't tell him.
No, it's not about that. It's just to don't give too much because sometimes when you plan too much and don't come, then
All right,
Yeah,
yes,
you're
it's
yes,
just
like
yes.
getting people.
So it's
to-
still on
to think
paper, so-
something that's
All
Spanish
right.
definitely will be, but
A great idea.
what is the idea is to fusion two different cultures.
Okay.
So, because it's gonna be me and a partner.
All right.
All right,
Okay.
and we're just gonna boom Malta.
Yeah, for
So,
sure, that-
because in Malta there is not Spanish restaurant as far as I know.
Mhm.
There's maybe Spanish name, but
But not
No,
real. Is
okay.
there is one taverna, small taverna in Valletta, which the guy is Spanish,
But
and it's very small, but it's
Mhm,
they do like very good Spanish food. His name is Antonio, and he owns a small taverna there. But there is not like a Spanish restaurant that you.
Yeah, my
Can
question is middle, low, or high class?
No. I don't go to high class. I'm a simple chef.
Okay.
I don't care about this.
So you are for the
Michelin,
people.
whatever small.
So you are for
place.
the people. Okay, that's my question.
I want
to-
grandma recipe. I want good food. You come in and sit down.
This
and
is-
eat, I like just what we used to eat back then. which is disappearing slowly. Because
So
right now everything you go is fine dining.
No, I
and
don't
I
know.
still don't find the dining.
Yeah.
It's always low.
It's always fine
like
dining,
dining,
but I still don't find the dining. So it's like, what the fuck?
Exactly.
It's like everyone
go
has the same
inside that
menu.
way.
And
After
it's
the dining, I'm still hungry.
yeah, exactly. Because most of the restaurants they have the same exact menu, and it is a fine
So-
dining. So what I'm dining, sorry. So,
Let's say that in your future you're gonna be findable for everyone.
exactly. I want
Exactly, you want-
all people to come and enjoy my food. That's it.
Yeah,
To be
exactly.
known as I am serving good food, good quality of food. Good portions. You come with your family. You enjoy. With your family. Some of my land. Shows.
And
et cetera.
and don't forget to say that thank you for the chef because that really matters.
Right, thank you. Of
All
course,
right.
of course that is because end of the day we are posting our ass to serve you good food. So
This is
we don't expect it, but if you do it, it's always welcome.
This is the thing. All right, Momo. I think we are in the end. We want to thank you very, very much for joining us,
My pleasure.
and for sure we're gonna see you in your future plans with the restaurant? We're gonna be dining there since you accept the middle.
But you will find the dining.
See?
You know,
Since you
because you know how I
accept
say.
the middle class person.
Exactly. So we say like from all Maltese always here, from Spain
even
to
when you do
Juve.
high
This,
class, I
for,
will
the,
do
for,
more
for
money
this
as
that
well.
we're gonna find the dining there, this I don't have any doubt because
Thank you.
I already tried
Already
your food.
tried.
So
Thank you.
thank you very much, and
Thank you very much.
thank you very much to everyone. We are closing this episode
Don't
for
forget,
tonight.
subscribe, like, share
Yes.
this, all of these social media.
Yes, and give a like for
saying-
Pika.
Okay.
Thank
I
you
like
very
I
much.
said, from Spain to your vein.
Yes, exactly.
Mucho gracias,
Thank you.
afición.
Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you.
Well, thank you guys for inviting.